This will be my last recording until I go to Brisbane. And I am incredibly excited about it. What I am going to do though is I'm going to be messing around and trying to create some better exhibition train CPAS announcements, and then I might tackle Tennyson. Who knows? But I thought I'd make this video to sort of explain the thought process that goes through when I create announcements and sort of what to look for. So at the moment we have exhibition, which is part of the NTI announcements. We'll just search exhibition here. So this is our current announcement.
Exhibition.
Which is fine, sure. We'll search for a TNS message that starts with an E, because if you start with a letter that's not an E, you sort of get these weird infractions. And I will explain this by trying Albion. So we sort of crop it right where it finishes.
The next station is...
So we sort of stop it right there. We crop this down to right when the name starts. Now with the NTIs, you want to make them 4 decibels quieter so they sort of fit in.
The next station is exhibition.
It doesn't sort of flow right, so we'll keep that off to the side, and now we'll use East Ipswich. If I can find it, here we are.
The next station is East Ipswich.
So again, we just want to cut that down.
The next station is...
Just want to cut that off. Just want to line that up.
The next station is exhibition.
That sounds a lot better. So we'll play them both back, just to sort of show you how the process
Station
changes.
The next station is exhibition. The next station is exhibition.
It's got that slight inflection on the S. And we can't exactly just use any sort of station. So we can't just say Toombul, for example.
Toombul station.
Because then if we cut this down,
exhibition.
it'll just sound absolutely horrendous.
Exhibition station.
It's not great. But what I found out last night is that if we use Milton Station, which is incredible, actually, that I somehow managed to figure this out. So we'll have Milton Station,
Milton station.
which is fine. But what we want to do is we want to cut off Milton and keep the last sort of N inflection.
Milton station.
That sounds good. Then we want to cut off exhibition right after the SH. So the sound, the sh sound.
Exhibition. Exhibition.
So then we can just join those together.
Exhibition station.
And then we just sort of make some changes.
Exhibitions.
I think we'd had too much of Milton.
Station. Exhibition station.
That sounds pretty good. There's still a bit of a cut though, so we might have to bring this back a little bit just so I can sort of let the N begin to flow.
Exhibition station.
Still a cut.
Exhibition station.
Beautiful. Same rule can be applied with Tennyson. I mean, we already have a Tennyson station, right?
Tennyson station.
But what I wanted to do was, like, the next station is Tennyson. So then I chose... what was the station that I chose for it? I think it was... I think it was Taringa. And then just cut off, like, Aringa from it.
The next station is to... The next station is... The next station is to...
Beautiful.
Tennyson station.
Then I think I did the same thing for Tennyson that I did with Exhibition. So I just changed the end bit to steal from Milton.
The next Milton. Milton. Tennyson. Tennyson. The next station is Tennyson.
Nearly. I can't remember if I used the Onboard or the NTI version.
The next station is Tennyson. The next station is Tennyson. Queensland Rail would like to remind customers to take care while disembarking.
See, that's all right, I guess. I mean, we'll try it again with the NTI version. Let's see how we go.
Tennyson. 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 Tennyson.
Same thing with the NTIs. Make it 4 decibels quieter.
Tennyson.
Just sort of match it up.
The next station is Tennyson. Queensland.
I think the is needs to be a bit quieter. There are different inflections for the word is. I just got to remember which one it was. Could have been Trinder Park, actually.
While disembarking. The next station is...
Yes, it was. So just sort of get rid of that one. See, all we want is the T. We just want, like, the T sound. We don't want Rinder Park, we just want the T. So we'll see how it goes.
The next station is Tennyson.
Oops. Little too less. Little... not enough T.
The next station is...
Could use some of the T from here to sort of space it out a little.
The next station is Tennyson. Queensland Rail would like...
But we need a little gap in there.
Is Tennyson. Queensland Rail would like to remind customers to take care while disembarking.
Sweet. One of the ones I did last night that I really want to change was I did a Roma Street train that started at Roma Street, where it should have been an Exhibition and Roma Street train, stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills. So I want to use the NTHC and sort of splice it from there.
Doomben Station. Now arriving at Jeeba. Now arriving. Now arriving. This is a Gympie North train. Customers, due to major track closures across the network, services are operating to different stopping patterns. This is an Eagle Junction and This is an
So we want to get rid of Eagle Junction.
Eagle Junction and
then we'll take Brisbane City and Roma Street train. So we'll put in a Roma Street train. We're looking for a fairly new one, actually, because you sort of want to match the inflection we have going on with the new mic. So, to Roma Street.
Shorncliffe Station. This is a Brisbane City and Roma Street train.
That sounds pretty good.
This is a Brisbane City and Roma Street train.
You want to cut it off after that breath. So where are we?
And customers to take care while disembarking. And
Okay.
this is an
So we want to put exhibition in there. Cut it down, turn it down. Hope it fits.
and exhibition. Exhibition and this is an exhibition and Roma Street.
Whoops. I forgot about that bit.
Exhibition and Roma Street train.
Stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills, which we will use the except for Buranda messages. So over here.
This is a Roma Street train, stopping all stations except for Buranda.
Which we can change.
Stopping all stations except for.
We can change that to Bowen Hills, which I like to use the travel with care.
The next station is Bowen Hills. Customers for the.
I don't kind of like that. Actually, I might use a rail bus announcement.
The next station is Roma Street. Due to major track closures, customers travelling north of Bowen Hills and of Bowen Hills Hills and to the airport should transfer to a rail bus here at Roma Street to continue their journey. This is a Bowen Hills train, stopping at Central, Fortitude Valley and terminating at Bowen Hills.
Perfect. Just want to cut a little bit off the top for Bowen Hills, just so it fits with that. Whoops, a little too far. Let's see how we go.
This is an Exhibition and Roma Street train, stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills.
Cute, cute. We'll have to trim a little bit more off Bowen Hills though.
All stations except for Bowen Hills.
Beautiful. So then we can keep that off to the side. And then we can put Roma Street on it. We'll just chuck a forming message.
Roma Street Station.
Like so.
Roma Street Station. This is an Exhibition and Roma Street train, stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills.
Perfect. And for the arrival at Fortitude Valley, we want Fortitude Valley.
This is a Shorncliffe train, stopping all stations except for Banyo. The next station is Fortitude Valley.
I don't know why he was talking pretty slow there for a minute.
Or Bowen Hills. Or Bowen Hills. The next station is Fortitude Valley.
And then we want to continue that because we want to take a little message off the top.
Customers, due to major track closures across the network, services are operating through different stopping patterns. This is an
Incorrect. We want the Bowen Hills announcement.
Street. Due to major track closures, customers travelling north of Bowen Hills.
Take that.
Next station is Fortitude Valley.
We'll put a half note in there.
Fortitude Valley. Customers travelling north of Bowen Hills.
We want a change message.
Please change trains at...
And then we want Fortitude Valley.
Customers change trains. The next station is Fortitude trains at Fortitude. Change trains at Fortitude at Fortitude Valley.
Beautiful. Just like so. Then what we can do is we can take a little off the top here. Use that as gap filler. So that we can have just enough noise to continue the announcement. Let's see how we went from here.
This is an exhibition and Roma Street train, stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills. The next station is Fortitude Valley. Customers travelling north of Bowen Hills, please change trains at Fortitude Valley.
Okay, our silence did not go very well, but we can crop it from there instead. So 1, 2, actually jump that along from there. Do we have any other silence that we forgot?
Bowen Hill train, stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills. The next station is Fortitude Valley. Customers travelling north of Bowen Hills, please change.
Oops, can get rid of that.
Hills, please.
Oops, I see how that is. It's a little fraction of audio right there.
Hills, please change trains at Fortitude Valley.
Beautiful. And then we can copy this and then change that to the word here. Beautiful.
Now arriving at Central. Customers for the Sunshine Coast, Caboolture, Red Cliff, lines. Please change trains here.
Beautiful.
Please.
We can just change all that entire thing.
Please change trains here. Please change trains.
So then we can copy all that.
Customers travelling
over to here. So, if we chuck everything together,
now arriving at Fortitude Valley. Due to a track close.
and then we can use Traviston for the if this is your station.
Now arriving at Traviston. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Beautiful.
Now arriving at Fortitude Valley. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
And then we just got to line it up. So now, if we put them back to back, with a little gap in between them, we can listen and see exactly what it should sound like.
This is an exhibition and Roma Street train, stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills. The next station is Fortitude Valley. Customers travelling north of Bowen Hills, please change trains at Fortitude Valley. Now arriving at Fortitude Valley. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers travelling north of Bowen Hills, please change trains here.
Absolutely gorgeous. And now, because we have this as well,
Exhibition station.
we can copy that and just have any regular old now arriving.
Now arriving at.
We just got to crop it properly.
East Ipswich Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
Then just crop it down right to where it hits the end of the word station. Chuck that forward, just so we hit the top of that exhibition.
Now arriving at Exhibition Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark.
And then we can also copy that and just put like a regular old Mind the Gap there.
Redbank Station. Exhibition Station. Mind the Gap.
And that's your masterclass on splicing. We'll have a listen to them all, and we'll enjoy every single one of them.
The next station is Exhibition. Exhibition Station. The next station is Tennyson. Queensland Rail would like to remind customers to take care while disembarking. The next station is Tennyson. Queensland Rail would like to remind customers to take care while disembarking. Roma Street Station. This is an Exhibition and Roma Street train, stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills. This is an Exhibition and Roma Street train, stopping all stations except for Bowen Hills. The next station is Fortitude Valley. Customers travelling north of Bowen Hills, please change trains at Fortitude Valley. Now arriving at Fortitude Valley. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Customers travelling north of Bowen Hills, please change trains here. Now arriving at Exhibition Station. If this is your station, prepare to disembark. Exhibition Station. Mind the Gap.